morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January the 15th, and this is actually my first day getting to vlog this week because it has been a crazy week, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just having a lot of issues. I'm just trying to get myself organized, but the more I try to get organized, it seems the more I become disorganized. But anyways, it is Wednesday. I have on my pink and green. Let me see if I can show you my pants. Maybe not. Maybe just a little bit. Anyways, I'll work on that. I'll probably pull that out and put in another clip later on today. But it is Founders Day for the AKA Sorority Incorporated, and I am an AKA, and I gotta represent. I have to represent. So I am excited because although I'm having a lot of issues with just getting started in the morning, otherwise everything is doing well. My students are about to take, y'all, I don't know where my tripod is, so I apologize for that. But my students are about to take the test for their novel. The 8th grade students are. So we're reviewing today. They're also in the middle of doing a writing for the novel as well. So we'll get all of that done this week. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so we won't be here. Y'all, I'm rambling and I'm all over the place, but that's okay. We will get through this today. But yeah, that's where we are with the 8th graders. The 7th graders are still reading their book, but it's more of like an extra thing now. And we're actually in the textbook. We're on argumentative essays. Sorry about my hand in the camera just now. And we will be writing with them as well. Let me show you the folders that I started a number of videos back. Let me turn you around. So this is one of my classes. This is one of the 8th grade classes, and like I said, they're writing for the novel right now. And there's work in here, and each class has a different color. So like I said, this is one of my 8th grade classes. Please excuse the junk over here. This is the other 8th grade class, and then my 7th graders have not started in theirs yet. But inside the folder right now, all you will see is where they're writing, because we're actually just getting started with these. But eventually there will be a sheet for them to record the title, the date, and the type of writing they've done and have in here. And that will stay in here until the end of the year. Let me turn you back around. So to prevent ChatGPT taking over, they are no longer allowed to take their work home, their writing home. They have to do all of their writing here in class. And that's why I mean, that wasn't the main reason I started the folders, but that has become a good part of the reason for starting the folders. But I like the idea from an experience that I had in the past with writing folders. And so I said that that must be a part of what I do in my classroom. So that's where I am with that and where we are with the classes right now. In the video that has not come out yet, I mentioned that I finally got my master's degree. And so I'm also now looking for a part-time job somewhere at some technical school to kind of level out my expenses and the things that I need right now, and to get caught up on some bills and student loans. Student loans are now a part of my bill repayment as well. So that is what's going on. I'm going to show you one more thing that came from one of our ELA district office people, and I think it's awesome. And the actual strategy came from a teacher here at the school where I work. So I'm going to show you that, and that will be it for today. You guys have a good one. So this is the view strategy that one of the teachers here at my school did, and now it is part of a district-wide strategy. Welcome back to Planning and Prospering. Today is Thursday, January the 16th, and this is another day as a middle school teacher. Today is okay so far. It's near the end of the week. PLC was yesterday, so I won't have to lose my planning period today. My hopes are to get my lesson plans done, not only for next week, but the week after that. So 2 weeks worth of lesson plans that I hope to get done today. But I also have an in-person session for national boards, and that means I will have to leave here. I'll probably leave at 3:30, so I can also grab me a bite to eat before I get to the meeting, because the meeting lasts 2 hours, and then I shall head home. Next week is a short week. We have a 4-day week because Monday is MLK Day. And our weather is questionable. So we don't know yet what the weather is going to be like. So we may be missing more than just the 1 day. But I will let you know. Until then, bye-bye. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is Friday, January the 17th. It is actually the afternoon. As you can tell, I still haven't found my tripod, but that's okay, life goes on. I wanted to come on and talk with you a little bit about the end of the week, because I did not come on Monday, Tuesday, and I may not have come on Wednesday either. I can't remember at this point. It's been crazy. A lot going on. So I just want to kind of tell you what was going on this week. I said it already, I think, yesterday, and maybe I did do Wednesday. I'm not sure. But we finished up the novel in the 8th grade class, and they took the test today. We won't start the new novel next week because we have a lot of other things going on the next week, but I do plan to get to the new novel in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we're in the textbook. We started with one of the classes actually yesterday, because one class tends to move a little bit faster than the other. So anyway, we did that, and then 7th grade is still finishing up the novel from 3rd quarter, but it has turned into just silent sustained reading. And then we have a weekly discussion about the pages that I had them to read, and I'm trying to get them through that. I will probably give them that to take home some next week or the week after that as well. So we can get that done and move into the new novel. But we have been in the textbook, and let me show you what their textbook looks like. Hold on. Okay, these are their textbooks. This is the 8th grade book, sorry about the glare, and this is the 7th grade book. And I actually have a hard copy book for each grade right here. This is the 7th grade one, and then I have one similar for the 8th grade. And this is, let me show you why I've gotten student copies. Look at this, y'all. I don't mind the extra stuff, that helps. And I actually I flip back and forth between the teacher edition and the student edition. But this is writing. This writing is so small. Let me get to an actual, like right here. Y'all, I'm getting old. My eyes, and it looks bigger on camera than it is, but that's too small for my eyes. I can't deal with that. So I prefer using the student books, and this is much bigger. It doesn't have all the stuff my book has. So like I said, I go back and forth between the two. But I've just adopted 2 of the student books to use as my teacher book. So I don't have to squint and look so hard at things. So that's the textbooks that they have. And this is the first year we've had soft cover books, and so far so good. I was worried about them, ripping the covers off, this, that, and the other, but I did decide to let them stay here. They do not take them home. My 8th grade books are stored over here. Oh, well, the names won't matter. And then I have some of my, sorry about the shaky. Like I said, I don't have my tripod. Some of my 7th grade books are here, along with the novels, and then the rest of the 7th grade books are back there. And I had them all back there, but that wasn't working because too many students piled up. And then one of my students was like, Miss Holmes, put them in rows, and so that's what I've been doing. So they store them in one of the 2 places, and they're stored by the rows. I have had to change up my classroom because I want to move the table over here instead of over there where you see the podium, because students were getting over there and talking and not doing iReady when it was iReady time and all that stuff. And so I preferred having them over here with the desk. That also keeps them from looking out the window. So I made that change, and because I made that change, I had to make my rows longer. I don't like this. I do not like this, but this is what we have. This is what it is. So it's working the best it can. And then I had to quarantine those desks over there because they're extra desks, true, but I didn't need students sitting over there in front of those bookshelves because they were putting papers and candy wrappers and everything else, jackets, you name it, over there on those bookshelves, and I did not want that to happen. I've been prepping for the next few weeks, and y'all, when I found out about batch planning and batch anything, I've been batching everything. Things here at work, things at home. It makes such a difference when you can do 3-4 weeks or even longer worth of whatever prepping you need to do, and then you don't have to do it for that long. And so I prep my warm-ups. I've done 3 weeks worth of warm-ups for both of my grade levels. And what happens is I cut this off and they grab this walking into the classroom, and then I have the question up on the board. And these are some awesome reading warm-ups that I found. And I think I found them. No, they weren't on Teacher Pay Teachers. They were somewhere else. I will try to remember to put that down in the description box when I do that. So that is what I have going on with that and what's going on with the classes. Oh, y'all, let me show you this as well. I finally got my reading folders in boxes, and I got them labeled. And like I said, we're starting a lot of writing this quarter, and that's what we have for that. And then I have my iReady folders over here. So everything is coming together. This is where I put the warm-ups, and they grab them as they walk in the door. They're walking the door, they grab a warm-up, they go sit down. And this is where they turn in anything. I found that if I can keep them in specific areas of the classroom, then they don't get a chance to chit-chat and visit other students, and they don't get a lot of time around my desk, and I don't want them around my desk because, as you can see, my desk is a hot mess. And by Fridays, that's the way it looks if I get to clean it up. If I don't get to clean it up, then it looks like that for multiple weeks at a time. And there, I shouldn't have come over here, guys. But I have my little snack that I was trying to eat while doing things in here. So that's what I have going on with that. Oh, let me just tell you what these are. These are the leftover book reports from second quarter, right before Christmas, that the students apparently do not want to take back home. So they're sitting there, and hopefully, I told them that I would throw them away today, but I'll wait until we come back, whenever that is. And one more thing I want to share with you guys. This has some to do with teaching middle school, some don't. And I'll be honest, if the screen was crazy just now, I wasn't paying attention to the screen, so please excuse me for that. But what I have here is I am doing National Board Certification. And y'all, they recommend the binder. And I printed out the rest of the component instructions today, but I have not hole punched them to put them in here. And I'm going to need to get some more dividers as well. But I don't know if this binder is actually big enough. I think this is a 2.5, or maybe a 2. But anyway, I wanted to show you that I am working very hard to try to get myself organized and stay organized. This is going to require a lot of organization, a lot of time. And to just be finishing my master's and working on this was crazy, but it is what it is. I didn't realize I had my candidate number there, so that's why you're looking at a very odd page, odd view right now, because I didn't want that to. But so we have all this stuff in here. Notes. Like I said, we had a meeting yesterday to help us, and I have a lot of reading to do, guys, a lot of reading. So I just wanted to be organized as much as possible with this, so it won't be so difficult. Then I'm so excited about myself because I told you guys I'm trying to get organized, and for years I have been running around with multiple calendars, one for home, one for the job, one for whatever else. And so I was watching one of the ladies on YouTube because, you know, YouTube is the go-to now if you're trying to figure out how to do something in life. And I watch a lot of organizers. I watch a lot of budgeters. And one of the ladies, she's an organized. It's the Organized Mom. I'll put it down in the description. But for years, and she uses the disc notebooks where you just have the little disc on the side. I can't afford that right now. I would like to have that. And I also don't know if that's sturdy enough for me because I'm kind of rough with stuff. So I just took a regular binder where you can put the pages in. I pulled this from Canva. It's black and white, y'all, because I'm out of color ink and I didn't want to, I can't afford to buy it. I can't afford to buy the colored ink right now. So it's just black and white, and it is like a cow. To me, it's like a cow. And then on the back, it says, "May your dreams come true." And I think that's so cute. And it's an old binder, so look over that, y'all. Pretend you didn't see that. So I'm holding you kind of to the side because I need to see what I have here because I didn't go through before I started. And I'm glad I'm doing this because there are some things I need to cover. Okay, so basically what I have here is that I have my calendar right here. You see, I haven't even taken out the one from 2024 yet. Okay, so what I have in here, one of the things I have is the weekly dashboard. And so I have the week up here. I don't mind putting the week of. I'm not too worried about the week's theme or the top goal, but I find this to be helpful. The square for each day of the week, and then the various spots here to use as to-do lists. And then there's a tracker for 3 things, and then a space if you need to buy some things, and then another spot here. I honestly think this is for each day of the week, but that's not how I'm going to use it. I use it for whatever different things that I have going on that I need to keep a to-do list of. And then there's a little spot for notes right there as well. So that's one of the pages. Okay, this is another page. This says expense tracker. Yes, because my one binder is going to encompass everything that I need to keep up with for each quarter. So I will have 3 months worth of things in this binder. That will include my budgeting. So that's why you see this expense tracker that I pulled from somewhere. This is what I'm going to use also to like track what I have going on each day. And there are 4 blocks for each day. It's actually a teacher planner that someone created on an 8.5 by 11, and they actually have like 2 weeks worth on one sheet. And if I get tired of the other one that I showed you, this one, then I will flip and start using this one. And then I will have a spot for personal stuff, all that personal stuff, and then the things that I need to keep up for teaching, like the national boards and things that's going on at school. Like on Wednesdays, we have PLCs and stuff like that. Then I can have that one sheet of paper versus multiple. So I'll be flipping back and forth between those 2 things. Like I said, I'm also going on a budgeting journey. And so there will be a section in here for that. So it'll be kind of like, these are my categories, the category sheet that I pulled from the same lady I was telling you about earlier to create my categories. I've done that. It's in another book somewhere right now because I have not, as you can tell, put this together yet. This is my budget, and these are 2 more of my sheets. So anyway, I just want to give you an overview of what I have going on with getting organized and being productive so I won't continue to run myself crazy. So if you are interested in me sharing any of this stuff, the National Board certification process, the organization process with my planning binder, any of the organization things that I'm using or putting together for my classes. Sorry for holding so close, y'all. I miss my tripod. If you're interested in any of that, let me know down in the comments, and I can start incorporating some of those things also into my videos. Also, if you think, because I still have not decided, I should create a separate channel for the teaching stuff, and then maybe I don't know if I'm going to do the budgeting yet. I'll see. If you're interested in it, though, let me know. Just drop all of that down in the comment section, and I will go from there. And I think that is it for this week, the week of January the 13th through the 17th. Again, remember, this is the middle school This is the middle school video, so only the 5 days in it. And next week, we have Monday off for Martin Luther King Day. Tuesday and Wednesday may be inclement weather days. I'll, of course, come on and let you guys know if that is the case. And we also have testing next week if it's not bad, DRC testing. And so that'll take 2 days. Yeah, so next week is busy again with lots of things, and we will see how it turns out. Also, if you're interested in seeing what I do at home with the teaching home edition, let me know, and I'll see what I can do about adding some of that in as well. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about today, or any day for that matter, please drop a comment down drop your question down in the comments, and I will get to them as soon as possible. Thank you so much, you guys, for taking a few moments out of your day to watch my videos. If there's something that you would like for me to discuss, please add that in there as well in the comments. Don't forget to like and share. So I will see you guys next week with the middle school weekly vlog. Have a good one. Bye-bye.